Curve, ticket code CRV, has been doing very, very well in the last few days. And I'm really interested in these times because when we have a sort of sideways movement in the market, it's really good to have a look at which cryptos are doing very well in this time. Because in my experience, whenever cryptocurrencies are going up during sideways market, while the market overall is going sideways, it usually means a very bullish trend for when things eventually do pick up and we start moving upwards at quite a good growth. I'm the Crypto Diet. I'm currently doing my master's in economics and I work full time and I publish 4 videos a week. So if you want to join me on my journey as I analyze each crypto one by one, click subscribe and hit like, and I will be sure to always give you my unbiased, honest opinion. If I think a coin is bad, I'm going to give my honest thoughts. If I think a coin is good, I'm going to give my honest thoughts on that too. So CRV is a coin that I think is very good. Now, I like to put the initial charts on there because I'm more of a technical analyst, but I still do think it's quite important to look into the fundamentals. So what is Curve? Well, Curve is basically a decentralized exchange on the Ethereum network. Now, Curve can get very, very complicated when it comes to its fundamentals, so I'm going to just give you the very basics of it, and I'll leave it up to you if you want to go further with your own research. But to give you a rough idea of what Curve is, like I said, it's a decentralized exchange, meaning that there's no KYC, you don't have to be ID'd, you can just trade your cryptocurrencies on Curve. Now, what makes Curve very interesting is its liquidity pool. So if I have, say, USDC, which is Coinbase's stablecoin, and I want to put it into the liquidity pool so other people can trade and exchange using it, they can do so freely and quickly. And that's the big key thing here, quickly. So obviously when you are selling a cryptocurrency or buying a cryptocurrency, there needs to be a liquidity pool. There needs to be some assets in there for you to buy and exchange with. But if there's none, that can be a very poor result. You could pay even higher prices. So what I can do if I have USDC is I can put it onto that liquidity pool. I can earn a yield on it, so I can actually get return on it, while other people can actually use and buy that USDC. Curve has a great way of incentivizing you to put your liquidity up there. You can get up to 25% on just your stable coins alone using the Curve network. So Curve token, as of this recording, is $6.05 and is currently ranked number 58 on market cap. Now, you know me on my channel, I like to compare coins to their Ethereum value because Ethereum has been an unstoppable force lately in terms of its returns. And a really good way to compare cryptocurrencies is with each other. Stop comparing coins with just their USD value. Look at them with other coins compared to each other. You see the red all here? These are coins losing value to Ethereum. And you can do this with any coin, all right? If you really want to compare all these coins with Solana, for instance, you could do that and filter out your results even more further. A really good idea is to compare your other cryptocurrencies to other strong cryptocurrencies to see how strong your cryptocurrency is. So if we look at CRV here compared to its Ethereum value, we can see compared to Ethereum, it's outperformed Ethereum by 100%, year to date 18%, 6 months 106%, 3 months 110%, 1 month call it 49%, 7 days 13.5%, and the last 24 hours it's outperformed Ethereum by 6.5%. And this is what you want, right? All green, all beating Ethereum in terms of its value. So instantly, just as an initial screening, we can see this coin has outperformed Ethereum, which is really well. And not all coins do outperform Ethereum because some coins just really struggle to beat Ethereum. Look at all this red, right? These are coins that are losing value to their Ethereum, and you're better off just holding Ethereum, reducing your risk, and getting a better return in the first place. Doesn't matter if you think Ethereum is the worst project in the world, some of these coins just lose value to Ethereum. And if you're not thinking in terms of pure returns, how can I get more return on my money, and you're just playing biasness because you bought a token, you're going to get hurt in this market. You need to stop getting your emotions involved with the coins that you own because it's going to be hurt. The market doesn't care about your fundamentals. Like, all you're interested in is how am I going to get more money in my pocket at the end of the day, and how am I going to be able to sell this off and get a higher return. Look at XRP bleeding out to Ethereum. Why wouldn't you just hold Ethereum and get more returns than XRP? I don't know. Doge, same thing at this point. SHIB at this point. Now, it's not to say it can't change. It can change, but at the moment, this is how it's looking in the market. So CRV is outperforming Ethereum. That's one of the first checkboxes I use. Now let's have a look at the charts. So if we look at Curve on the charts, it's actually been doing very, very well lately. One of the things you really look into is, let's just focus on this date here from September, and we can see that a lot of cryptos dumped on this day. So using about its medium 50% tool, we can see that coins that are above in the white Michael Bisner Fib Gann tool here that I use, that we are pretty much hitting a bit of a double top at the moment. We just recently got rejected right here, and this is always a big profit targets. Why do we have trouble when double tops happen? Is because a lot of people put their sell order here, right where its all-time high was, which is about $6.04. The good thing about Curve is that even though the market is very quiet right now, look at the volume. Check out the volume here. Big volume in a quiet time. Very odd indeed. Why are we getting big volume? Well, it's big money that's moving this at the moment. And this is really what you want to be looking at. Volume is a really good indicator to see what's happening. You want to see big green bars. The good cryptocurrencies have good green bars, and it takes a lot of money to do big green bars. And when you see big green bars, that should tell you there's big money happening here and then I need to follow it. It's a trail for you to look into. It's breadcrumbs. You should follow it. But unfortunately, with something like Curve, you've actually missed the boat a little bit, because right now we just got it rejected from its all-time high. I would never advise getting a coin when you hit a double top like this. You need to wait for a pullback to come into the market and give you a better price. So what's going to happen with Curve now? Well, you need to wait for a pullback. Right now we are trending downwards a little bit. It is a very strong crypto, so it could honestly turn around and just on big volume breakthrough. If Curve did punch right through its all-time high on big volume, that's a good time to actually get a good position in Curve, even though it's sitting at an all-time high. When a coin pushes past its all-time high on big volume and a clean cut right through, very bullish sign. But most of the time, we get rejected at the all-time high and we start making down, and maybe we'll go sideways and attempt again. Normally, that's what happens 80% of the time. So going with probabilities, you're best off just waiting for Curve to hit back and maybe scoop some at a lower price. Ideally, this would be a fantastic coin to hit at its major 50%, which is $3.77. That'd be a fantastic buy for it at the moment, but I just don't see Curve dipping that low at the moment. A lot of coins are actually, sort of going sideways for a bit, unless we get some person who just sells off like $400 million worth of Bitcoin, then you can scoop some Curve up. We also just hit 65 on our RSI, almost pushed on 70 in the RSI. Most cryptocurrencies, when they hit 70 in the RSI and they've already had a decent run, do eventually get a pullback. So all this is screaming to me at the moment is we're getting a bit of a pullback in the market on Curve at the moment. So give it some time, let it settle a little bit. You've missed the boat. Like I said, the only time you haven't missed the boat is if we get a clean cut right through it. And a coin sitting at almost 70 on the RSI, you really want to wait for a pullback. So what are some good prices to get in Curve at? Well, like I said, you've got the major 50% at $3.77. You've got the medium 50% at around $4.52. That's if you want to, if the market is really moving, and most of the time, say coins like Solana, you can get a good coin like Solana at the mid 50% mark, but really good coins don't often hit their major 50%. So this is the medium 50% tool for CRV. And if we look here on our short-term 50%, that would take Curve to about $5, call it $5.08. So some really good price targets there for you. I wouldn't really advise getting coins around their short-term 50% mark. I just think that you can get better deals. Flash crashes can happen anytime at crypto. So always have a bit of cash ready to go and see how this does. The fact that CRV is doing very good at this time when markets are going sideways has me very bullish on CRV for 2022. So definitely a coin to bookmark and to have a look into. I'll give you my price predictions and then we can call it there. So if Curve does hit 80 on the RSI, that would get us a price prediction of $9.31. which is about a 54% increase from where it currently is. And if it hits 90 on the RSI, which coins can hit 90 on the RSI if they're going parabolic, that would take Curve to about a $16.65 target, which is about a 176% increase from where it currently is. So this is why it's really important to wait for the pullbacks, because when it hits 90 in the RSI or 80 in the RSI, you can get even bigger returns. But at the moment, we just got rejected a little bit at the 70 on the RSI, waiting for a pullback, double top happen. So all this is screaming to me that Curve might be relaxing a little bit. Like I said, we don't know what's going to happen with cryptocurrency. Tomorrow, someone could just scoop up $40 million worth of Curve, $50 million of Curve tomorrow. We don't know, right? We don't know what all the buyers are doing and what all the sellers are doing at a market at a given time. And that's why predictions are really tough. But looking at technical analysis, strictly speaking, this is telling me we're going to get a bit of a pullback, so I'd wait and see if I can scoop some up and see it go sideways for a bit before you pick up more CRV. But definitely a good coin, especially during a market that's going sideways. Usually these coins do very well when the bull market is really taking off. And I'm going to link my cryptocurrencies I'm looking at for 2022, so I'll link that in the description below. Until then, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next coin.